Deep within the sprawling forest of Evergreen, a majestic and ancient land, lived a community of bears who had thrived for generations. The forest was lush with towering trees, crystal clear streams, and an abundance of wildlife. At the heart of this sanctuary stood the great oak, a colossal tree that had watched over the forest for centuries. Legends passed down through the bear community spoke of an ancient call that would summon a hero in times of great need. One tranquil evening, as the sun cast a golden hue over the forest, an ominous rumbling echoed through the land. The bears gathered in a clearing, their eyes filled with concern. Elder Willow, the wise and venerable leader of the bears, stepped forward. Her fur was silvered with age, and her eyes sparkled with knowledge. "The time has come," Elder Willow announced, her voice steady, yet filled with urgency. "The ancient call has sounded. Our forest is in grave danger." The bears whispered among themselves, fear and anticipation mingling in their hearts. Willow continued, "A great threat looms over Evergreen. We need a hero to rise, a gladiator to protect our home." From the crowd, a young bear named Bramble stepped forward. Though not the strongest, Bramble had a fierce determination and a heart full of courage. "I will answer the call," he declared, his voice resolute. The bears around him nodded in approval, knowing that Bramble had always been one to help his community, no matter the challenge. With the elder's blessing, Bramble embarked on his journey. Armed with nothing but his wits and a brave heart, he ventured into the unknown, determined to find a way to save his beloved forest. Bramble's journey led him to the ancient ruins of a long-forgotten civilization at the edge of the forest. There, amidst crumbling stone and overgrown vines, he found an old bear named Magnus. Magnus was a retired gladiator, once the fiercest warrior of the forest. His muscles were still taut under his thick fur, and his eyes gleamed with the fire of his youth. "I have come to train," Bramble said, standing tall despite the fear that gnawed at his insides. Magnus studied the young bear, noting his determination. "Training to be a gladiator is not just about strength," he rumbled. "It's about heart, strategy, and the will to protect." For weeks, Bramble trained under Magnus's strict guidance. He learned to harness his natural abilities, using his claws and strength to their full potential. Magnus taught him the art of combat, but also the importance of wisdom and foresight. They practiced tirelessly, from dawn until dusk, with Bramble's body growing stronger and his mind sharper. One day, Magnus took Bramble to a secret part of the forest, where the ancient spirits of the past gladiators resided. "Here, you will receive the blessing of the ancients," Magnus said. "It will enhance your strength and give you the courage of 1,000 bears." As Bramble stood among the towering spirits, he felt a surge of energy course through his veins. His senses heightened, and his resolve solidified. With the spirit's blessing, he was ready to face any threat that endangered his home. While Bramble trained, the forest faced increasing peril. A band of rogue bears, led by the malevolent Grendel, sought to claim Evergreen for themselves. They were ruthless, destroying everything in their path and spreading fear among the peaceful inhabitants. Grendel, a massive bear with a dark, scarred visage, had once been banished from the community for his cruel ways. His heart burned with revenge, and he gathered other disgruntled bears to his cause. Together, they wreaked havoc, cutting down trees, polluting streams, and terrorizing the wildlife. Elder Willow and the other bears did their best to defend their home, but they were no match for Grendel's army. The forest's cries for help grew louder each day, and hope seemed to fade with each passing moment. Amidst the chaos, Bramble returned, stronger and more confident. He found his community in disarray, their spirits broken. "We will not give in to fear," Bramble declared, standing tall before his fellow bears. "We will fight to protect our home, for together we are stronger." Elder Willow nodded, her eyes filled with pride. "Bramble, you have become the gladiator our forest needs. Lead us, and we will follow." With Bramble at the helm, the bears of Evergreen rallied. They devised strategies, fortified their defenses, and prepared for the battle that would determine the fate of their beloved forest. The day of reckoning arrived, with the first light of dawn. Bramble led his fellow bears to the edge of the forest, where Grendel and his army awaited. The air was thick with tension as the two sides faced off, the future of Evergreen hanging in the balance. "Leave our home," Bramble demanded, his voice echoing through the trees. This forest belongs to all who respect and cherish it. Grendel laughed, a cold, menacing sound. Foolish cub, he sneered. This forest is mine by right of conquest. With a roar, Grendel charged and the battle began. Claws clashed and roars filled the air as bears fought with all their might. Bramble faced Grendel, their eyes locked in a deadly dance. They circled each other, each waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Using the skills Magnus had taught him, Bramble dodged Grendel's powerful blows, striking with precision and agility. The battle raged on, with both sides suffering heavy losses. But Bramble's training and the spirit's blessing gave him the edge he needed. Summoning all his strength, Bramble delivered a powerful blow that sent Grendel sprawling. "This is for Evergreen," he roared, his voice filled with the collective strength of his community. With one final strike, he defeated Grendel, ending the rogue bear's reign of terror. Seeing their leader fall, Grendel's followers surrendered. The battle was won, and the bears of Evergreen let out a triumphant roar that echoed through the forest. With the threat of Grendel gone, the bears of Evergreen set to work restoring their home. Under Bramble's leadership, they repaired the damage done to the forest, planting new trees, cleaning the streams, and caring for the wounded. The sense of community was stronger than ever, each bear playing a part in the restoration efforts. Elder Willow called a gathering beneath the great oak, where the bears celebrated their victory and honored the fallen. "We have faced great trials," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "But we have emerged stronger and more united. Bramble has shown us the true meaning of being a gladiator, not just a warrior, but a protector and a leader." Bramble, though humbled by the praise, knew that the real heroes were the bears who had stood by him, each contributing to the survival and prosperity of their community. "Together, we can overcome any challenge," he said. "We are the guardians of this forest, and we will ensure its safety for generations to come." As the sun set, casting a warm glow over the forest, the bears of Evergreen looked towards the future with hope and determination. They had learned that helping their community and standing together was the true essence of strength. Under the watchful eyes of the great oak and the spirits of their ancestors, they vowed to protect their home and each other, no matter what challenges lay ahead. Thus, the story of Bramble, the gladiator hero, and the bears of Evergreen became a cherished legend, a testament to the power of unity, courage, and the enduring spirit of the forest.